What's up, pizza lovers? Pizza Channel Kevin here. Today I'm going to show you how to stretch a dough ball out to 16 inches so you can enjoy a large New York style pizza right at home. Let's get started. Before you stretch pizza dough, you really need to get it to room temperature. I like to take the dough balls out of the fridge about 3 hours before making pizzas. You can speed this up to about an hour if you have a warm spot in your house between 90 and 100 degrees. All right, to get started, I'm just going to take my dough out of the Tupperware. Sometimes I like to get my hand kind of in the flour, take the stickiness off my hand. We can really just sort of peel it off a little bit at the sides with our fingers. And then I can kind of let it sort of fall into my hand like that. I'm going to put it into some flour, a little bit of flour. All right, so we really want to coat this good with flour. Get both sides. Get a good amount of flour in there. Take all the stickiness off this dough. Then we want to have a floured surface to stretch the dough ball. So to stretch a pizza out to 16 inches, you really want to use anywhere between an 18 ounce and a 21 ounce dough ball, depending on sort of how thick you like it or how good you are at stretching. It certainly takes a good amount of dough. So I'm going to get started by just sort of pressing this out with the flat parts of my fingers. Really try to go in a circular motion to keep it round. We can flip it over, see what side is more smooth. So it looks like the side we just flipped to the bottom will be the smoother side, so we'll make that the smooth side. Really, we want to protect that outer ½ inch for our crust. So we're just kind of continuing that motion where we sort of take our fingertips and just push it out. Keep it nice and flat in the middle. Now we're at about a little over 14 inches, so we got a couple more inches to go. So I'm just going to keep stretching with my fingers, but one thing I like to do, especially if it's being tough, is you can pick it up and make your hands like fists, keep those fingers hidden, and just use gravity to roll it along your fist to stretch it out a bit like that. You can see it should be a lot more stretched after that. We can always sort of clean it up around the edges to try to make it as perfect of a circle as possible. I like my pizzas to be a pretty good circle, but they don't have to be. All right, see where we're at now. Yeah, now we're over 16 inches. These pizzas tend to shrink back a little bit on the transfer. So I've got my peel where I measured out 16 inches. So I like to put flour on my wood peel. You always want to use wood peel on a pizza this big. This stretching technique will work for any size pizza, so I got a good covering of flour on there. And I really like to use a little bit of semolina too. That's going to get this really nice and slick. Semolina or rice flour or cornmeal, those really add some bearings to your pizza peel. So now I'm going to transfer that dough ball to the peel. So really just try to lift it, transfer it over. You can certainly clean it up real good once it gets on the peel. Try to make it as round as possible. There we go. I've sort of extended it a little bit bigger than 16 inches. Just fine. It'll probably shrink down just a hair when I transfer it. Yeah, that went on there nice and good. So one thing you could do if you had trouble stretching it all the way out to 16 inches is you could throw down some sauce and maybe some cheese and then stretch it an extra inch or a ½ inch. Because once you get it weighed down, it's easier to stretch. So I'm throwing on my pizza sauce here. circular motion. Really like a nice and saucy pizza. That's really where you're getting all that low calorie flavor. All those fresh ingredients. All right, so got my cheese on there. So I got my sauce on there good. Now let's add some cheese. This is whole milk mozzarella, freshly shredded from Galbani. Really recommend shredding the cheese yourself. We want to avoid those anti-caking agents and preservatives they'll put on pre-shredded cheeses. This is going to be delicious. Really, if we needed to at this point, we could just pull it around the edges, get it a little bit bigger, clean it up a little bit. I'm also going to add some Romano cheese to this pizza. Get a nice little salty and unique flavor on there. Then I'm going to hit it with some dried oregano. And this is just your classic New York style cheese pizza. All right, you see it's moving around pretty good on the peel. We're going to toss this onto our pizza stone. All right, we're going to toss this in the oven. The way you do it is you really just get it moving a little bit and then just sort of place it on that. I have a 18-inch stone in here, which is perfect for these 16-inch pizzas, so watch how I do it. There we are. 16-inch pizza in the oven. We're going to cook that for about 9 to 10 minutes at 525 degrees. All right, let's pull this thing out of the oven. Heck yeah. All right, let's try a bite. That is so darn good. I mean, those large New York style slices, it's just how America loves it. I mean, this is so darn good. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and please subscribe to Pizza Channel for all kinds of great videos on making pizza. If you appreciate our content at Pizza Channel, please consider giving us a super thanks donation. It would help us out a lot. Thanks, pizza lovers.